I think one of the human aspects that has been overlooked way too much and is now coming back to bite us real hard is that if you keep saying no to new development at whatever height or any form, there is a cost to it. You are kicking the can down the road. And we've kicked the can for decades and decades and decades, perhaps a century, and have been, I would say, pandering to some very entrenched groups that don't want to see much change. And that has resulted in the situation that we're in today, which now has a name, the housing crisis. And it's a crisis that seems to be not just in one place, but everywhere all at once. And what I think is the human aspect that needs to be considered is not just who lives there now and who is, to use an overused word, I think these days, privileged, but it is important to use it in this context. Those who are privileged to have been able to purchase homes or even rent homes in some of these lower rise neighborhoods have typically been the largest opponents to new development. And there's a whole vocabulary that was created over the course of decades, basically exclude or keep people out of the neighborhoods. And one of those is character. Other words are transition. All of those are now very much in the media, very much a topic of discussion. I'm so happy that they are. It's one of the greatest things that's happened in the last, I would say, 5 to 10 years in this industry, is the prominence of the unveiling, I would say, of the impact of these legacy policies, these gatekeeper policies that have kept densities and heights unreasonably low in areas that have the infrastructure to accommodate so much more. And the human aspect that's forgotten is often the people who don't live there yet. It's the future
Right.
residents. It's the people who are now struggling to find rentals, who are now struggling to afford even buying a small condominium.